Hi everybody, this is a brief presentation of our ICCV 2025 paper, Baking Gaussian Splatting into Diffusion Denoiser for Fast and Scalable Single-Stage Image to 3D Generation and Reconstruction. I am the first author, Yuanhao Cai, from Johns Hopkins University. Here is a quick demo of our method. Our method can generate objects and scenes given a single view without using the 2D image generation prior and the depth estimator. Our presentation can be divided into three parts: introduction, method, and experience. The first part is the introduction. Image to 3D task is important and challenging. It aims to reconstruct or generate a 3D representation of things or objects given only a single view image. It has wide applications in AR, VR, filmmaking, robotics, animation, gaming, and so on. Existing image to 3D object level generation methods are mainly two-stage. They first generate blocked multi-view images and then leave the multi-view images into a 3D representation, which easily leads to view inconsistency problems, just as shown in the lamps of the right figures. Current single-view scene-level reconstruction algorithms usually rely on depth estimator and easily collapse when the viewpoint changes significantly, as shown in the indoor scenes of right figures. To cope with these problems, we propose a 3D Gaussian splatting-based diffusion model, DiffusionGS. The second part is method. The overall framework of our DiffusionGS is shown in this figure. Our DiffusionGS is a multi-view diffusion model that predicts 3D Gaussian point clouds at each time step and renders x0 instead of the noise epsilon at each view to proceed the multi-view denoising process. We also develop a scene-object mixed training strategy with two angle constraints. The first constraint is on the angle between viewpoint positions. The second constraint is on the angle between viewpoint orientations. Then, to better perceive the relative depth and geometry, we customize a reference point plucker coordinate, namely RPPC, as compared in the right figures. A is the original plucker coordinate. Here is its formulation. It mainly represents the rotational effect of O relative to D, showing limitations in perceiving the relative depth and geometry. In contrast, B is the formulation of our RPPC, which can provide more information about the ray position and the relative depth, which are beneficial for the diffusion model to capture the 3D geometry of things and objects. By skip connections, the reference point information can flow through every transformer block and the Gaussian decoder to guide the Gaussian splatting point clouds generation. Besides, during the mixed training, we impose a point distribution loss as the warm-up for object level generation, where the point clouds are centralized. And eventually, the overall training objective is formulated as. The last part is the experiment. Here are additional video results of our generated object and scenes. Please visit our project page for more video and interactive results. The website of our project page will be presented at the end of this video. Here are the visual comparison between our method and the state-of-the-art algorithms. Our method can robustly generate clearer normal views and perfect 3D geometry with prompt views of any directions, while preserving fine-grained details. The upper tables are quantitative comparisons between our method and the state-of-the-art methods. Comprehensive experiments show that our method yields improvements of 2.20 dB and 1.34 dB in PSNR and 22.25 and 19.16 in FID scores for objects and things than the state-of-the-art methods without using depth estimator and 2D image generation prior. Plus, our method enjoys over 5 times faster inference speed, about 6 seconds on an A100 GPU. The lower figure shows the visual comparisons of scene reconstruction from a single view between our method and the state-of-the-art algorithms. Our method can generate clearer scenes even without using a depth estimator. Thanks for your watching. Our project page, code, and models are publicly available. Please visit our project page for more video and interactive results. Just scan these 2 QR codes to access. Thank you.